All right, everybody. Looks like we're ready to roll. So, you guys have all your loot that's been distributed. You guys made out. That was a pretty good payday.
Well, well, we did wipe out an entire keep.
You
I think
did.
that deserves the payday.
Yeah. No, I agree. Jolliver agrees as well. He you bested all of his men, his entire army.
So what I'm wondering is if there's a reputation for us going around all these cults now of a wandering band of adventurers wiping out the cults.
Jolliver will hype you up. He will put the fear into the cultist. He will send out some messengers.
I mean, we wiped out the Earth Cultist Monastery.
Yeah.
Then we wiped out the Water Cultist Keep. And after we do our little side quests, we're going to be going to wipe out the Wind Cultists.
Yeah, but you gotta
Fire.
you gotta make sure you realize. Remember, a lot of these cultists really don't communicate with one another, so they would know what would happen within the confines of that cult. But as for sharing information, no, that really doesn't happen.
Oh, Dave, I'm just going to ritual the 3 identify spells.
Okay, that sounds good.
Guess what? I'll have to burn spell slots for them.
That's good. Those are on Alore's sheet, correct? All right.
Say what?
One is a scroll of haste. Very nice item. One is a scroll of wall water. Well, scroll of wall of water. And I think that is wasn't that it? Or is there?
No, there was an unidentified potion.
Who had the potion? Was it you?
I should have that, yes.
Okay. Yeah, there it is, right there. It is a potion of diminution.
A potion of diminution.
Yeah,
Cast
diminution.
it on Theo and he'll just totally disappear.
We're gonna force feed it to Raz.
Yeah, it's basically like you remember how the
Reduce person.
the Duagar would enlarge. Now you can actually use this. When you drink this potion, you gain the reduce effect of the enlarge reduce spell for 1d4 hours. No concentration required. The red in the potion's liquid continually contracts to a tiny bead and then expands the color of the clear liquid around it. All right.
So
Very
what's
good.
the benefit of being diminutive? Just get through little places, or get your ass into people?
Pretty much.
Yeah,
It
well,
boosts
we'll have
the
to
AC,
we'll have to
doesn't it?
look at enlarge. We'll have to look at the enlarge spell, and then that's what would happen. Enlarge, reduce spell.
I know in 3.5 and Pathfinder it
Welcome
gives
back.
you a bonus to AC for each size category.
Yeah, but everything in Pathfinder gives you a bonus or something. I don't know if
and I love it.
I don't know if it'll do that in 5e because of the numbers are so low.
Yeah.
The scroll of
I was
haste
thinking,
is really
We
nice.
should take one of these chips.
You are more than welcome to.
And we're going to sell it.
You're going to sell a stolen ship?
Sure, at the pirate town.
He thinks he can go in the pirate town where we saw that for sale sign. We'll just go there. For sale by owner. We'll just put it on the top of the ship and let people gently used.
So what's up? What do you guys want to do first? You gotta have a lot of different ways that you can go. So you guys,
I'm
think-
finding the body first. Then we're gonna go to what was our next side quest? The elf chick, right?
Well, yeah, we want to go to the one area. Hold on. Sorry, go ahead.
the elf chick, which is Desanya, she is in the temple of the air temple,
Yeah, the air temple. So I
temple
think
of
we wanna
howling
go to that
hatred.
one. Yeah, I think we might want to take this. So this river guard, can we take these ships down the road or down the river to the Reaver ambush area that we can look for the guy's body?
Catadoon's brother, the
Yeah.
Knights of
And then from
Samalar.
there, yeah, I thought, and then from there, I think we're going to take Karen Road back up to Feathergale Spire, where we're used to being, and we'll kind of cut across there and then revisit those people. This time, with more power.
Well, no, the delegate ambush is where we want to go first.
Oh, I thought it was the Reaver ambush area was
No,
where
it
we
was
wanted to
delegate
go.
ambush.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's my bad. My bad.
Yeah, yeah,
Right,
the-
where the giant arrow is pointing?
Yeah, the delegate ambush, that was the first ambush. And then, as remember now, when you rescued the dwarf Brildenthar, he's the one that told you that the only thing, they killed all of the guards and the mercenaries where they were protecting the caravan were killed, but the only thing that was taken was pretty much the treasure and all of the delegates. They were, taken to a drop point there on the Desserin River, then taken down to Wamford. But then after Wamford, they were heading up, and that's when they got ambushed by the Cult of the Air. Compliments of the Feathergale Spire, basically.
I think, Theo, I think Feathergale Spire is the way to go.
Yeah, and you
Sounds
guys
good to
are
me. We'll wipe that place up.
okay. So you guys want to go to Feathergale Spire first? You guys can go
No, we're going to
anywhere
the
you
body
want.
first.
Okay, so you want to take about 20 miles. So you figure you can float upriver. It'll take you probably about a day to get up there, try to find the corpse, and get back to Riverguard Keep. That would take you about a day because it's about 20 miles, 25 miles away. So you can definitely do that. It will take pretty much a day. So that's the first thing you want to do. So, that night you guys have another feast with Jolliver. You guys are taking care of the servants. They take care of cleaning your clothes. Everyone has nice hot baths in his private chamber because how remember you guys destroyed you can thank Jub for destroying the bathhouse outside. So, but anyways, everybody's cleaned up. You guys take care of all of those corpses, so there's not going to be any kind of disease or sickness going around. No stench. Everything's cleaned up. You get up the next day, and Jolliver sees you off. Now he tells you, now you have to be careful because he has to alert the cult of Crushing Wave that the keep has been sacked. So, he wishes you good luck and tells you you're more than welcome to come back.
As long as he doesn't say who exactly it was.
He doesn't know anything. He escaped the keep to keep the secrets of the Crushing Wave intact, and he just kind of laughs about it. As he laughs about the secrets that are locked up into this thick skull sitting on my shoulders. Okay, so you guys spend about a good portion of the day. The sun is now starting to kind of set, and as you guys get to this area, now the ambush site.
So are we sailing this boat? Or are there other people? I know Laura said that she knows how to sail, but
yeah, you have the choice of you can do it yourself, or one of his seamen will take you the way. He'll take you and bring you back.
Ew.
all right, I'm gonna go with seaman.
I bet you would, worm food.
I know. There's seamen all over this boat. Let's get this happening.
You guys are crazy.
Good grief.
Well, just be careful. I'm sure they don't want you to, so don't touch the semen.
I know. And you don't want to, mess things up.
So as you guys start to get close to where the ambush was, basically, why don't you guys give me an encounter roll? I want to see if you guys have an encounter. This is during the day. It's still during
Go
the day.
for it,
So.
Theo. Don't
Theo,
get a 20.
there are no encounters. You guys have no random encounters. So, as you start to get close to the delegation ambush site, it is on a road that is really not that used that often. It's more like a trail, and it's in the rolling hills. Now, you can start to smell something just putrid and horrible, and you can see buzzards flying overhead. No need to do no need for Raz to do any kind of tracking skill, nothing like that. You're able exactly. You follow the birds and you follow the stench, and you find the camp. Well, not the camp, but you find the ambush site, and it is described as what the dwarf he had explained. Brildenthar. You can see that there are, half-rotten corpses that have been sitting for several weeks now out in the sun. Very wide open area. Lots of gouge marks in the earth where the wagons had tipped over. A lot of the wagons are, the doors were bashed open. There's probably about 24 guards lying all over the place. What do you guys want to look for? There are nearly a half a dozen wagons that are tilted over.
Well, I'm going to. How long has it been using my medicine skill? Let me go and make my roll. Or did
Sure.
The dwarf tell us how long it was?
It's been. You guys know that this has been at least 2 weeks, probably about 2.5 weeks, closer to 3.
Okay, so I don't need to make a roll. Is there anyone that's in like a casket or anything? Or
yes,
what do these bodies look like?
Oh, they're half rotten. So as you're scrounging through all of the different the 6 broken wagons, you do find one that is a more highly decorated wagon, and this wagon has a lot of symbols on it. Not religious symbols, but more. You recognize this as the seal of the Knights of Samalar. And inside of this wagon, there is a sarcophagus that is on its side. The lid is open, and there is a leg and an arm hanging out.
I'm just gonna assume that the Lich has some sort of scrying on us, so I'm just gonna start going, "Oh, Cara Dune, I think we found your brother," and I'm just gonna wait, see if he just kind of appears out of nowhere.
I'm gonna stuff
Nothing.
his body. I'm gonna take a look at that body that's hanging out of the coffin. Does it look like
Very highly decorated.
What's it look like?
In a beautiful gold inlaid gold armor. Very, looks like full plate mail. And there
Nice.
is, as you're climbing around in there, it does say Knights of Samalar Caradun. It does have the knight's name Caradun on there.
Did you say gold armor?
Gold inlaid,
No.
not full gold, but it is, it has gold inlaid gold, etchings and whatnot.
Don't do it.
Josh, thank you very much for the follow, Josh.
I think I'm gonna push that guy back into the coffin and then shut that.
His
coffin
arm,
tight.
as it's on the side, you keep pushing that arm inside of the sarcophagus, and the arm keeps popping back out as you push the lid,
Hey,
and the arm comes out. Boing.
set in.
If I break it off, put it in there, Dave.
Oh my
That's
god!
just what
Don't you
Donk's
do it,
gonna
Donk.
do.
No.
I can't
No, no.
talk. No, get guy back in.
No,
I'm
no.
closing it. I'm gonna
No,
sit
no.
on it. Like when you're packing luggage and it's too. I'm gonna sit on it. Wiggle around a little
Do I
bit.
have my donk spray bottle?
you do have your dog sprayed bottle. Down, dog, down. Yeah, so you get this very nicely decorated sarcophagus out of the wagon. You actually got to. actually need to tear up the wagon a little bit to get it out. It takes you probably about a half an hour. Now the sun is starting to, the sun is now starting to set, and it is now starting to get dark as you guys are, taking this sarcophagus back to, the river where your boat and hopefully, the seaman that's taking you back down to Riverguard Keep, or to the monastery where you guys want to go.
So yeah, we've been Fantasy Grounds blue right now.
Yeah,
that's
Yeah.
dark. Yeah, it's
nighttime.
nighttime. Yeah, pretty cool, huh? You can
So
do
I've been
dark.
dragging
You can
the,
do campfire. This is campfire right here. This is in a very heavy
Ooh.
wooded area, and then this is daylight. Pretty cool, isn't it?
What happens if darkness has been
That
cast?
is awesome.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. What happens? What now?
Nothing. I was just goofing.
Oh.
Well, since Kedadune's not listening, I say we go and just trek this back to the monastery.
Okay.
Well, how far to monastery?
Uh,
I don't want to have to drag this.
Well, no, it's
I'm
not.
gonna
It's
pull out my
really
map.
the monastery isn't that far away, because if you're looking at the map, I mean, you can have this back to Cara Dune by tomorrow. Hopefully, bearing you don't have any random encounters. You should be fine. I mean, you should be able to get to the monastery by, I would say, tomorrow. If you travel through the night, you'll be able to get there by probably early tomorrow.
Oh, have we had our long rest?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Everybody's had a long rest. Let me tell the combat tracker that, and you guys have had a long rest. Everybody has their full hit points. You have your hit dice heals back. You have all of your spell slots back. Also, it's a new day, so I want Theo. Why don't you give me a roll for your wand? Let's take a look
It's
at
a
your
D6,
wand
right?
really. Yeah, let's take a look at the wand of magic missiles real quick. It's the wand regains 1d6 charges daily. So you have no charges on your wand. Good job, because you only had 3 charges on there used anyway. So you got 4 back. So you're good to go. Your wand of magic missiles has nothing on it.
Does he have to roll like a
Sweet.
d20 or else it blows up or something crazy like that? I thought you read something like that.
It's
The-
if I
yeah.
use all the charges.
Yep. If he uses
Oh, okay.
yep,
I thought when you
exactly.
were charging.
Yep.
You should change it so whenever he tries to recharge it, he rolls a d20 first.
I
I
should
want to see that thing.
blow up. You
No,
want to see it
up in
blow
his
up?
face.
No, shut your mouth, Donk. I think your maul should blow up.
Make it like the Horn of Blasting, where every time you use the Horn of Blasting, it's like a 10% chance to blow up. Oh, that would be good, huh?
That would be awesome. But for Theo, I think it should be 80% chance.
Mm.
I'm down for that.
All that magic missiles will shoot out of it and then go and hit him instead. There ought to be, every time he uses the wand, you ought to roll it. And then if there's a certain percentage, the magic missiles turn around and hit him.
This is not a cursed item.
No, it is not cursed. All right, so let's go ahead and do
You
a.
were trying to get rid of my necklace of fireballs earlier.
Mm.
But I said we have our.
I'm blaming that on Donk.
That wand of yours there, Theo.
Let's see. Let's do a couple random encounter rolls. Let's do one for the night, as you guys are traveling through the night. Oh, you're so lucky.
The only
No,
time you roll high.
you're lucky. You're lucky. I was doing 1920 for nighttime, barely. In fact, I'll even do this. You almost encounter a young black dragon. Yeah, you almost
Oh my
encounter a
gosh.
young black dragon. Yes, you guys
Wow.
are your pilot navigates.
Was that going to be our random encounter?
That was going to be basically, yeah. But if I didn't think you guys would have a chance at fighting something, I wouldn't put you against something. So I'd like to see you guys at level 5 kick a young dragon's ass. Why not? They're only challenge
I'm
rating
totally
like
down
8.
for that.
Because I know you'd probably throw that damn whole necklace of fireballs on that thing.
And
Oh,
it's
yeah.
immune, so that would be a problem.
If it is, yeah.
No, it's a black dragon, so it's not immune. It's immune to acid damage.
Maybe poison. Maybe cold. Maybe whatever I want it to be immune to too. Let's go ahead and as the sun starts to rise, it is a new day. The sun comes back up. Let's do another random encounter roll. As you get down to the very southern part of the Somber Hills, and
Donk, you want to roll this one?
Yeah, baby.
Do it. If you roll a 20, you're screwed. All right. So you're fine. No random encounter. Now, however, as you get there, there is a wagon awaiting you, awaiting for you. Compliments of Jolliver and the boatsman, wishes you farewell, and he skittles right back up the river guard, the Desserin River. So you guys all have horses now. Jolliver's actually taking care of you guys. So you guys now can travel to the Sacred Stone Monastery, and you get there. No encounters.
So we have these horses. How are we carrying this giant thing?
There was a wagon and horses awaiting your arrival on the bank.
I guess in my mind I was just thinking that we would be dragging it behind
and
us.
There was
yes, a wagon's probably smarter.
Yeah, there was a big warhorse found for you there, Donk.
The warhorse.
Aye, the warhorse. So you guys get to the Sacred Stone Monastery. All right. You get back to the Sacred Stone Monastery. This place looks like it's starting to go under some repairs. Because remember, it wasn't really in the best of shape. Looks like something or someone is starting to sort of sprucing up the place. So you guys are at the door. You guys are at the door of the Sacred Stone Monastery.
I'm not on the door, honey. I'm home.
Yes, you rang, darling. That is my apprentice.
What you little something?
Cara Dune. Yes, a servant of Cara Dune does answer the door. Takes you back to his laboratory. This servant knows all about you, and was expecting you. Cara Dune was Fenwick. He was expecting you, and he is for a lich. He is happy to see you. He says, what have you brought for me today? Is it what I think?
Dead, brother.
Goddamn Donk.
God damn it, Donk. Where's my spray bottle as I start digging through my pack?
Pay no mind to the barbarian.
Oh,
Lich, please.
Your long lost brother.
Lich, please. Oh my goodness.
Lich, please.
Dave, did you really just go, Lich, please?
Well, yeah, Donk said it first. I liked it. Lich, please. That was so good. Cara Dune is ecstatic. He actually rushes, basically rushes through everyone, and of course Cara Dune doesn't have the most pleasant odor, being a lich. And he sees this casket, and he actually is really happy to see this, and all he's talking about is, my brother is finally going to, as he's kind of casting several things on the actual sarcophagus itself, and you can see a lot of the etchings on the sarcophagus starting to turn different colors and light up, and he says, finally, my brother will have his true resting place. And this sarcophagus is now starting to float as he waves his hands a couple times and says a few things, and you can tell that he's doing like a levitate type of spell. And this sarcophagus starts to move by itself into his laboratory, where, at the end of his laboratory in the northern wall, that's where these stairs go down into into basically where the tomb is for both he and his brother. And the sarcophagus starts to float down, into the subterranean depths of the monastery. And he turns towards everyone and asks you how you found this. And, Caradun, Fenwick, had no clue that his brother was even dead. He just did not sense this. Yeah, we brought you your dead brother. Jesus, worm.
Merry Christmas, here's your dead brother.
Yeah.
Well, my friend, we just followed the clues.
Well, I do appreciate it. And he looks over towards Allura, and he says, "You will make a fine apprentice one day."
Thank you, thank you. I look forward to it, and I also look forward to finally organizing this mess in here.
Oh, you will not do that. You will suffer tremendously if you. Just remember this, Allura. Tip number 1: a lich always has everything he wants placed strategically already. And when in doubt of that rule, just remember it again. Just don't touch anything. Oh, yes. And
Do you think how much more efficient you would be if you had labels and things were in like little boxes with properly identified?
oh, I may have been like that in my life, but in death, I really don't care. So how did the trinkets your gifts, did they work out well for you? Did they serve you well?
I have yet to be able to use mine.
Oh, that's a shame. That means that you do not need the assistance of magic.
Oh, I do. If you would have seen my roles for when I perform.
Rolls? What are these rolls you speak of? Cupcakes? Goodies?
Oh, you know.
Oh. I have lots of preparing to do. Please, you will have to excuse me. I will give you a token of my appreciation. And he goes over to his shelf and fiddles around and throws a couple scrolls and parchments to the side and takes an old book, looks at it, and kind of throws it over towards another pile of books. This is just driving you batshit crazy, Allura.
I'm like sitting here like gritting my teeth.
Yeah. He comes back and hands everyone a very small marble type of box. They're all identical.
Well, Dave, I'm going to open my box. I didn't get him anything. I feel kind of big now.
It's no problem.
We did get him a dead brother.
You brought him what he wanted, that's for sure. He just wasn't... He was not expecting it. He really didn't even know his brother was dead. So, everyone has another very nice, precious stone in their possession. Everybody has a diamond, a very large diamond. And this diamond is worth 500 gold. Everybody has a 500 gold piece diamond. So, I will put that on the sheet. I'm just going to say 2,500 in gems, and I'm going to split that. So everybody's got 500 more gold and gems. All right? That is your reward for helping.